guys, this is Justin. Hello and welcome to another video. Sort of a fun one today. Also going to apologize for the format. This is more guerrilla style video making because it's like 1 o'clock, but I wanted to quickly get some content out for you guys because we just got our first really full-length look at a Skeleton Crew. Previously, there'd only been some behind the scenes or behind closed doors teasers at Star Wars Celebration. I hadn't seen those, obviously, but yeah, we're getting our first look. So as always with these, I'll put a link down in the description because I am going to be talking as I review this. We'll go through it once without stopping, general impressions, then scene by scene if there's anything worth talking about. As a note, we did also get a look today at The Mandalorian and Grogu, but I'm going to talk about that tomorrow because that's going to need, I think, a bit more time. I will say, before we get into things, I'm not on my proper account. I'm just in an incognito tab because I wanted to see kind of how the comments were, and I don't know if YouTube algorithmically presents that to you, and it seems pretty this right here sums it up: cautiously optimistic. And yeah, it does seem like people are open to this, but Jude Law, welcome to Star Wars. You're entering at a low point. Yeah, I don't want to bias myself before watching it, so I haven't seen it yet, so let's go ahead and watch it together. Make sure it's on HD, and we'll click play. I like the ships. Maybe we'll try to figure out what those are.
Tomorrow's test. The course of your entire future.
I will say, the sets and everything already look great. The space suburbs is maybe a little too on the nose for me.
Exciting? Like what? What if we could go
That's okay.
one in the whole
Like the visuals look great otherwise. Planet's a bit goofy, but you need a cozy homeworld to yearn for when you've been lost.
What do you think it is?
Finding a thing out in the woods is like the kickoff point for all these adventures, so it's probably not actually. We'll talk about that in a minute.
Be careful where you step.
I'm enjoying the music as well. I'm enjoying the skeleton. I think that was in one of the teasers. That droid is also pretty creepy.
We're lost. Really lost.
Tis dangerous out there in space.
The ADR for that character.
No one.
That looks like a wolfman. Shistavanian wolfman. Those are X-Wings. I'm guessing this is Jude Law.
You're a Jedi.
Okay, so I kind of assumed that he was, like, my vision for this was that they were like on a class trip basically, and he was their teacher. Doesn't seem like it's going to be that setup, but let's talk about it scene by scene. What is it going to recommend me on an incognito tab? Yoda versus Sidious, always a good one. Always a good one. So we got some ships. This to me, let's do a real Eckhart's Ladder Driller breakdown. This has got to be a snow speeder, right? That's like all I got. This just screams U-wing to me. It's fun though. I should do that with my kids, honestly. Make little ships out of wooden blocks like that. So yeah, we're in space suburbia, you know, maybe a bit on the nose. Like I said, we've got basically human cars, human houses, or not human, Earth-like houses, Earth-like cars. That I can't tell if that's on a rail or if they may have just forgot to CGI out some, I don't know. We got an Athorian here. Lots of prequel aliens, or original trilogy aliens. Rhodian, Athorian. We got a Max Rebo. Yeah, lots of critters.
Set the course of your entire future.
Yeah, I like how, you know, a lot of Disney Plus work has been not great looking, and I'm glad that, you know, we're not overly, you know, we got some light here. Yeah, another look at the environment, though. Again, very Earth-like. Like, you could take this in isolation, I think, and most people would believe this was set on Earth.
Don't you ever want to do anything
Just kind of some more looks here.
like what?
Yeah. He's got 4 limbs now, ortolans. You know, there's a big debate. This guy's even walking his pup. Yeah. I think that's going to be... I foresee that being a major source of angst. And I was right, so... They're not actually cars. They're vehicles that travel on this... They're like like trams or like monorails.
In the whole galaxy.
A good salesman came to the planet. I wonder if that's going to be... I'm guessing... Probably a Corellian hound or something.
A real adventure.
We also got a kid playing with some sort of ball here. There he is.
Adventure. No more pretend.
It's cool.
I found something buried in the woods.
So I was wondering about this character. She's kind of often has that Cyclops. I gotta say, I really like the school uniforms. They're very cool looking. Yeah, we've seen her with this Cyclops thing on her face before. I wasn't sure whether it was like a full prosthetic, but it appears she's just kind of got a Lobot thing going on here that she can put down at will. Yeah, obviously they don't ride bikes, they ride little hover bikes, speeder bikes.
I think it's a lost Jedi temple.
So he says, I think it's a lost Jedi temple. I think that as maybe someone watching this trailer, maybe we're supposed to think that as well. But to me, this is clearly a kid who's obsessed with the Jedi and he sees a mystical hole in the ground and he's like, oh, a Jedi hole. No, something else going on here, I think. Who knows? Maybe it is a Jedi hole. Like the little critter running around there. Yeah, so it seems like there's some sort of trap here. Either way, the visuals look awesome. Yeah, that's I'm a sucker for cheesy skeletons, so I like this. And this robot is actually droid rather. It's actually pretty damn creepy. And then we instantly... So who knows why they're on this ship, how they get there. I'll note that Jude Law's character does not seem to be with them at this point, so it seems like maybe they set out on their own. Yeah, it was a pretty cool looking planet. A little asteroid base, and looks like ships anchored to it, maybe? Yeah, I like that. Kids are looking pretty greasy. Got some pretty silly aliens here. I'm not sure if this is... It looks like this is their ship that's been in all the marketing, trying to be sucked up by some cycling vessel almost. Not good. Again, pretty silly, but I think that creature fits the tone of this story quite well. He almost looks like he's wearing like an Imperial officer's, like army officers setup, but I don't think the Imperial military was hiring owls. But maybe things are getting really desperate. So yeah, I think this is like a Wolfman. Not that it matters, but I like his design, and it reminds me of the one we see in episode 4. Obviously, I think like a Wolfman could be a good scary character who ends up being an ally. Oh, some sort of Star Wars like that. So it's like a giant hermit crab. Star Wars has not been able to resist the big monster element. They're overusing it. I'll say it looks like maybe there's little babies in the back with it though. Watch them like scuttling away. So that's Mama. Yeah, we see on whatever planet this is. Kind of wonder whether this might be the homeworld at the beginning, and this flyby is fairly innocent, but not only do they clearly look like X-Wings, I mean they are X-Wings, but They got some very sequel trilogy X-Wing sounds as well.
You're a Jedi.
Yep. All right, so overall, December 3rd, I think it looks pretty good. Cautiously, you know, like the comment said, cautiously optimistic. Please be good. Low-key just looks wholesome. Yeah. I hope that it's good. I hope it is. I'd like to watch it with my kids. I think they would enjoy it. Clearly, it's not as serious as, you know, Ahsoka or Batman Begins: The Will to Act training scene HD, posted 11 years ago by Serenity Now. But hey, it could be good. Let me know your thoughts down below.